The Archivist. In the quiet town of Elmsworth, nestled between foggy hills and forgotten railways, lived an old man named Thomas Gray. He was the town's archivist, keeper of dusty records, faded photographs, and brittle letters no one read anymore. His office, buried beneath the library, smelled of parchment and secrets. Every day, Thomas cataloged the town's history with meticulous care. Births, deaths, marriages, scandals. He knew them all. But he never spoke of his own past. People assumed he was just another relic of Elmsworth, like the rusted train station or the abandoned observatory. One rainy afternoon, a young woman named Clara arrived, asking about her grandmother, Eleanor Finch. Thomas hesitated. Eleanor Finch, he murmured, fingers trembling as he pulled out a file. She vanished in 1962. No trace. Clara frowned. But I have her journal. It says she was meeting someone here. Someone named TG. Thomas paled. That's impossible. Clara opened the journal. Inside was a pressed violet and a note. To TG, I'll wait beneath the stars. Driven by curiosity, Clara returned that night to the observatory. It was locked, but she broke in. Dust danced in the moonlight. At the center stood a telescope, still pointed at the sky. She found a drawer beneath it. Inside, a photograph of Eleanor, smiling, and a letter addressed to Thomas Gray. Clara read aloud. If you're reading this, it means I've gone where you cannot follow. But know this, our story isn't over. I've hidden the truth in the stars. Suddenly, the telescope whirred to life. Clara peered through it and gasped. Projected onto the wall was a constellation map, but the stars formed letters. I never left. Clara turned to find Thomas standing in the doorway, tears in his eyes. I built that telescope, he whispered, to find her again. But she vanished, Clara said. Thomas shook his head. She didn't vanish. She escaped. Escaped what? He looked at her, voice barely audible. Elmsworth. Clara blinked. You mean the town? No, Thomas said. The simulation. The walls flickered. The stars dimmed. And Elmsworth began to dissolve. Clara's reality unraveled. And Thomas Gray, the archivist, smiled for the first time in 60 years.